there is something in the water. Hi and welcome to my shower. So if you live in the US and I don't know what this is like for other countries, basically in most of our country there is something in the water. Alright, some states have it worse than others. Where I live it's alright, but all I'm trying to say is there's stuff in the water that can affect our skin and our hair. So the ultimate question comes down to, is a filtered shower head worth it? Here behind me is the shower head that I have, the filtered shower head. It's from a company called Jolie. I would say they're definitely like a leader in the filtered shower head space just because they really branded themselves very well with the look and feel of the product, as well as just raving reviews. So how it works is basically you have the body here and then inside there's a filter. When I replace the filter, you'll see the whole process of that. But this is just kind of what it looks like. They have ones that come in, I think they have 5 different colors. So it's really based on like, you know, you can mix and match your aesthetic. Kind of what's really interesting that they mention is how clean water is step 1 in your beauty routine. So we like to focus on a lot of products for our hair and our skin. But fundamentally, if you have water that's just ruining it, like what is the actual point? So that was something that really changed like my perspective on this. I was like, this is actually really important. So as somebody with more acne prone skin, you see that? And I also have very like dry and brittle hair last year. This just kind of came at the right time for me where I was like, I think I need to do something about this water. The water in my state is not generally that bad. There's definitely hard water, but I think it's worse in other states. Chlorine is huge in most states' water, and chlorine damages your hair, your skin. It just strips away the oil and the moisture. So if you have problems that are directly aligned with stuff like that, like hair loss, dry and damaged hair, like dry skin particularly, this can all be a result of the water. So this is the filter that you are supposed to replace it with every 3 months. I've been using this for like 7 or 8 months, maybe at least half a year, because this is my second filter and you replace these every 3 months. Except I just am late on my changes, so that's why I say 7. So I'll just mention some highlights about this, why I'm changing this filter. First, I'm going to answer this question that I got on one of my shorts about this. They were saying they were having difficulties with this. The first time I changed it, I took the whole shower head off, but I posted that on my TikTok and they were like, oh, you know, you can just take this part here because this is the whole body and attaches on the pipe here. They said I could just take the actual shower head part apart itself. I think I got it. So this actual shower head part is coming off itself. I really love the look of this compared to most of the other filter shower heads you see. So this is what it looks like. This is what the inside looks like too. This is the filter right here. There's water coming out of this, but yeah. Let me take this out. So you can see it's very nice and clean. Some people, when they take off their shower heads, it's they find some things in there. This is the used filter right here. I love how easy it is to take it apart and put it on. The installation was really easy. It comes with a little wrench. This time the filter looks okay, but last time there was like black water coming out of it. Like the water itself was looking a little sketch, so I was like, you know. So this is what the replacement filter looks like. I'm just going to put that in. The wider part is on the bottom, actually. So there we go. Just screw that back on. And you see how easy that is. New clean water. Something else that I really like about this is the water pressure. My stupid shower head before was so bad with water pressure. Like it was just concentrated on one small area. So I really love how like spread out this shower head is. The water doesn't come out of every hole you'll see in the B-roll, but it has a decent amount. and the water pressure is a lot more upgraded, so I feel like it's a good fit for anyone who's looking for that as well too. For the first drawback I have is like with the replacement filter, I'll need to check, but I don't know what to do with this afterwards. Last time I kind of just threw it out. That just feels wasteful to me in some way, so maybe they have a take back program. I don't know if you can take back contaminants of water. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Second, I just want to know, mine does have some like rustiness coming out of it. So I'm like, you know, for water, you can't really like see if it did get better. It's more about like I mean, I don't have like a lab test to know if it did filter, you know what I mean? But I did see some of the rust stains here. Maybe I shouldn't be seeing that. But that could just also be the water and the metal that you saw inside and the reaction that comes from that. But I also did see some like deposits that I just cleaned up yesterday. And I'm not an expert in this subject matter, but I'm like, is that like some kind of buildup? You know, I have some questions about that. But I do want to say that I mentioned before, I'm not very good at changing my filter on time. So if there's been definitely a delay in some of my 3 months period like this, I should have changed at the end of February. And now it's like the end of March. So that's my bad. And it could be a result of that. So just to be like full transparency, I'm not sure. The ongoing replacement for a filter might be a drawback because, you know, ideally it's something that you want to just get and forget about it. But this you will have to keep on changing every 3 months. I kind of like the process of replacing, you know, it's kind of like if you have a Brita water filter or something. So it's like very valid and understood of why that needs to happen, just to make sure you have that clean filter ready to go. With my personal experience and the results that I'll share with you next, I feel like it definitely has helped. Here are like personally the results that I experienced from using this for the past little over half a year. My hair has definitely become a lot better in terms of like the smoothness of it. Some of y'all know I was on a hair journey starting last year and my hair was so dry and my hair's always looked pretty damaged, I'm not gonna lie, and part of that is just one, I don't know how to take care of it. But since using this shower head, it has become a lot easier to work with in terms of just the smoothness of it. It doesn't look as puffy anymore. It just feels like it settles a lot easier. I'm still trying to learn how to take care of it in terms of like little looser wavy hair care that you'll find like me trying to figure out on other videos on my channel. But otherwise, yeah, I think it just feels softer to the touch. And as a girl with what my parents described as someone having explosive hair, I feel like it'd definitely be helpful if you're already experiencing like some extremes of hair and skin problems. Like my skin doesn't have any dryness or stuff like that. I would say it's pretty normal along the spectrum. As far as my acne, I mean, my acne journey is a whole nother story. I think if I can get clean water and less irritating water to my skin, like I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna risk it with any of the hard water that I might have had before. There was also a question that I specifically got about having dry scalp buildup. Obviously, I'm not an expert in this, but I would say one, if you have scalp buildup or just an irritated scalp, I think a filtered shower head would help more because the water that you currently have with its contaminants like chlorine can be very irritating and drying to the scalp. But if it's like more of a buildup, and I'm not like an expert on this, I think a clarifying shampoo would be the first one to try to remove that buildup. And if you still get continued irritated scalp, definitely I think a filtered shower head could help. And what I like about Jolie in particular is just the look and feel of this. It really, honestly, it really elevates the showering experience just because of its wide body, wide shower head itself. and the water comes out in a great pressure. It really makes the whole shower experience more luxurious. If you hang a little eucalyptus, it could be a whole experience, right? So yeah, I would say definitely give it a shot. If you're looking to solve more of your hair and skin problems, this could definitely be the way. Like I mentioned before, like you could spend so much money on hair and skin products, but if you have water that's just irritating to start, it's like none of those products even matter. I hope this is helpful for you on your beauty wellness journey. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments. I'll have links to these in the description if you want to check them out. And if you want to see what I'm doing with my hair in terms of the routine, I have a transformation video somewhere that I'll pull up on the screen. So definitely go watch that, and I'll see you there.